Nityanandam. With all auspicious blessings and grace of my Guru, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam, I welcome you to this video. The pandemic, COVID-19, coronavirus, has created an unknown crisis, a crisis from which the world is still reeling, a crisis from which many economies are struggling to recover. This pandemic has thrust 88 million people, 88 million more people into poverty. All of us would be watching news, but every day there are stories of people either committing suicide, unable to face the uncertain future in this pandemic, or families committing suicide because of the huge financial burden they are unable to bear, which is precipitated by this pandemic, which they feel is hopeless and they are unable to recover. Along with many psychological, social, and political imbalances, this pandemic has created the economic crisis that human beings have never seen before. Even the 1930s, the Great Depression, was a completely different one. The enormity of this pandemic is not just economic. It is social, psychological, political, and most importantly, economical. During this Navaratri, why am I talking about the pandemic, poverty, the crisis, this catastrophe? Because this Navaratri is the best time when we can pray to the universal cosmic mother, Devi Parashakti, who can just simply pull us out of this depression, this catastrophe, just by her grace. During this Navaratri, the cosmic mother, Devi Parashakti, is intensely available to us. That is why it is called Navaratri. Nava means, of course, all of us know it's 9. Ratri means night, and Ratri also means intense. So this 9 nights, Devi, the universal cosmic mother, is intensely available to each and every one of us, especially to the families who have lost their loved ones, especially to the families who are struggling under this catastrophic economic debt, especially to those people who are facing an uncertain future and are lost, especially to those of us who are seeking, hoping, praying for her grace, for a better way of life for each and every other person in this universe. Don't miss this opportunity, this Navaratri, to connect to Devi Parashakti and complete all your incompletions. The one beautiful teaching about Hinduism is the non-violence. And through this teaching, Hinduism, through its sacred text, also teaches us how we can change the world we see around us. You may be thinking, how is it possible in this pandemic? Pandemic is something else. It's impossible. Pandemic has to fade, economies have to recover, society has to start limping back to normalcy, the masks have to go away, the fear has to disappear on its own. It is going to take time to settle. I just can't change the world just based on my inner space or any of this theoretical, philosophical language. Just try it out. Hinduism will prove to you that you can change the world around you with your powerful inner space when you complete with all your incompletions. The most simple and easiest way in this Navaratri is connect to the universal mother, Devi Parashakti. This is the one simple and easy technique for anybody and everybody. Completion. The best thing about mother, being ever compassionate to her children, even if you just pray to her that, Mother, I want to complete all my incompletions, come out of my incompletions and radiate life from a powerful inner space of complete completion. She will just stretch her hand towards you and be there for you and complete all your incompletions. Of course, there is a catch. You need to do it intensely. As intensely as she is present. And you will see how you can change the world from your inner space of powerful completion. Especially women. Why I am promoting women? Of course, I am not being totally gender biased, but Hindus, we believe a stable family, a successful family, an auspicious family is when a woman is stable, a woman is happy in her house. This used to be something I used to hear from my childhood. Don't make a woman cry in your house. Don't allow your daughters to cry in your house. That house will never be auspicious. In any house where women cry, Lakshmi will never visit her, will never stay in that house. Used to be a very, very popular belief, which I believe some Hindu homes, some Hindu families still believe, which is why women, the quintessence of a woman in the form of the universal cosmic mother, is celebrated, is remembered during Navaratri. Make the women in your life, be it your daughters, be it your wife, be it your friends, joyful and happy during this Navaratri, and you will see auspiciousness will simply bless, will shower on you. Now, I had told earlier there is one technique you need to do, completion, based on which you will be showered with auspiciousness, wealth, health, and everything you wanted. Now I'm telling, make the women in your family very happy. Make all the women you meet happy. Aren't you being conflicting? No. When you are when you are in complete completion, you will see it is just simply easy to make everybody happy in your family and around you. Are you more interested in completion? Is completion being very difficult? No, not this Navaratri. This Navaratri, you just need to hold the hand of the Divine Mother and pray to her. The rest, she will first take care. To know more about us and explore the Hindu lifestyle of enlightenment ecosystem, log on to kailasa.org or nityanandavidya.org. Violence in us starts due to various reasons, and non-vegetarianism is one of those reasons, one of those primary reasons, especially in today's world. There is abundant information available in today's digital platform, on the YouTube channels, or if you Google, you will find many informations. Research is done how eating a non-vegetarian, killing the animal and imbibing its food makes you depressed, makes you violent, even without you intentionally wanting to become violent or depressed. When you consume the flesh and bone of an animal who was killed, the pain, the suffering, the withdrawal that animal has experienced when it was being killed, when it was being bled to death, or when it was being killed, gets into you, into your digestive system, and becomes your biomemory. You are what you eat is not just a modern aphorism. It's the most ancient, the most oldest belief in this planet, which is why Hinduism, the oldest living enlightenment ecosystem, recommends only vegetarianism as a primary lifestyle, as the lifestyle for enlightenment ecosystem. To know more about what I'm talking about Hinduism, about the living enlightenment ecosystem, as I mentioned earlier, log on to nityananda.media.org, kailasa.org, or leave your comments and feedback into the comment section below. And if you have any further questions or curiosity about us, about our lifestyle, please leave it in the comment section and I will address it or respond to you through the video or personally on the messages. Why non-vegetarian? Why vegetarian? Should people really be vegetarian? Why not be a non-vegetarian? After all, I'm just eating chickens and few fish and few goats, and once in a while I do eat snails and maybe monkeys. Are you deciding between vegetarianism and non-vegetarianism? We would like to know your opinion on whether you want to be a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian, or whether you recommend being a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian. Hindus, we should all gather now and cast our vote to make a difference, to make our voice heard. Log on to nityanandapedia.org and you will see that we are conducting a poll on vegetarianism and non-vegetarianism. Your vote, your poll is important because every vote goes towards changing the thought current of your fellow beings. Do log on to nityanandapedia.org and cast your vote, vegetarianism or non-vegetarianism. This is an important decision in all our lives. You are what you eat. Your brain responds to what you eat. Don't forget to log on to nityanandapedia.org, kailasa.org. And coming up to the end of this video, before I wrap up, I would like to once again remind you of praying to the divine, universal cosmic mother, Devi Parashakti. And ask her to complete all your incompletions so that you may start living from the space of powerfulness, so that every decision you take is taken without conflict, is taken without fear, neither fear of failure or nor pain for of rejection. Taking a decision from this platform of neither fear of failure, neither greed for success, but just doing something, taking decisions to do something because you enjoy doing it, because you love doing it. That is the space of completion. And that's the most powerful space for every human being to have. When you have it, you will realize that you can change the world. Change starts within you. Change starts from you. It's not just an aphorism. It is possible. You can do it. And this Navaratri, you have the most compassionate, the most sweetest, the bestest, universal, cosmic mother, Devi Parashakti with you. For those of you who enjoyed this video, you found this useful, please share it with your friends and share, like and subscribe this video. Thank you for watching and don't forget to log on to nityanandapedia.org and kailasa.org to know more about us, to know more about our Hindu lifestyle, to know more about my Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Parameshwar, who reveals to the world the deepest secrets of Hindu lifestyle, the greatest secrets of Hinduism. Thank you for watching Nityananda.